Okay, hi guys. I don't usually talk through my videos because I hate the sound of my own voice, but this time, because there's a lot to put through, I thought I'd talk through and explain exactly what I'm doing. So to start off, the thief's giving me some shared venoms there, so the first thing I'm going to be doing um, is going very, very aggressive on the enemy and using those shared venoms to good effect. Um, so I'm going straight for the enemy point. I know that as soon as I hit the enemy with all those shared venoms, they're going to go down very well, and it's a ranger, so that's quite good. He's got opening strike on, so he's running a power build. And first of all, I'm going to go straight in there with a rapid fire because I know that I don't need to CC because the venoms will do that for me. And then I go for a hunter's shot for the stomp. This stops him from being able to interrupt unless he uses like a wolf howl. Because there's a guy on the point behind me, I leave him straight away to cap the point, and I move on to see where else my support is needed. So if I look down on the map now, I can see that there's an mesmer and a ranger on our point. So I'm going to go and have a look over there and help. Our midpoint looks fine, there's a warrior there, but he doesn't seem to be having any problems, and our treb is fine. So here now I'm selecting targets nice and early to see if I can pick out who I want, and the ranger there needs to go down straight away. Instantly take him down, again hunter's shot to do the stealth stomp on him, and then turn my attention to the mesmer, because I know he's going to go in stealth. I put down that rain of arrows first of all. Because he's obviously he's backed away from the treb, that's why I went for the the res there instead of putting more damage down. And as soon as I can see that he's down and the treb fires on there, I can see the guy's health is okay that's fighting him, so I leave him straight away again. So the point of this, as you can see, is not really to stand on the points and cap them. It's more to tip the fight in our favour. I've just seen someone go up for this treb here, so I'm going to go and lend some support and quickly burst this guy down. Again, shared venoms kick in, which is awesome. Really, really good play there. Get him down. Because I'm nice and quick on here, I'll go for the quick stomp. And then let the guy continue on the treb. So now looking at the map again, I can see that there's empty point on windmill. And there's a few people approaching mid, so this should be okay on mid without me. So I'm going to quickly get the cap on windmill, or the decap, sorry. And now wait to see what happens. So again, scanning the minimap in the bottom, I can see that our home point is safe. And midpoint there's a bit of a fight. Looking at the health of the guys that are on my team, it seems to be going down a bit, but it seems to be holding their own, and we've got good treb support in there, so we should be fine in there. Okay, moving off, I can see the ranger coming in. I'm not going to use my skill straight away because I want to wait for my rampages one to come off cooldown. As soon as it's off cooldown, I'm going to burst into him, start the attack. So here, easy burst. He's not very good, to be perfectly honest. Hunter shot into him to get the stealth stomp. The other guy doesn't see me stomping there until it's too late. Instantly CC that guy to stop him from doing his burst on me, which I know he's going to do, and then kite around for a bit. Drawing him straight into treb fire, so he's down. Hunter shot for the stomp, but he stunned my pet. So that's what happens when you've got auto targeting on. He went to auto target me with the interrupt, but instead it hit my pet, and because my pet next to me, I got the interrupt as well. And there's another ranger coming in. So this could be a bit of a problem. I've got my decent skills on cooldown, so I send my pet nice and early to hold him off until I can get the cap, which is fine. He goes straight in with an interrupt, exactly as I did to the other guy, so I block line of sight with a double dodge so he can't get his burst off on me. He then rain of arrows in me, which is a good move. At this point I think, okay, there's too much pressure. There's unknown enemies on the map that are going to be moving this direction, so I'm going to bail. He can have the point, to be perfectly honest, and I'm not going to give him 5 points for the kill. We're doing really well. So I pulled back, and it looks like it was the right decision. There's lots more enemies piling into that point. As you can see, they weren't on the map or anywhere else, and they haven't been. They were wiped recently, so they would have come in from spawn. Having a look now, I can see that there's enemies in mid, so I'm going to go into support there. Just a quick burst down on the guardian that's there. Take him out. As soon as his health's low and he's down, just move out straight away. Don't even bother going in for the stomp. And now I'm looking at the map again, seeing where I can cap, seeing if the enemies have left windmill yet, which they haven't just yet, so I'm going to wait until there's more people going there. Having a look on mid, I just saw someone run under mid. I'll see if he's going to cap that. My eye is on the guy that's taking mansion, so I'm going to run across there and see if I can stop him from capping it. He's not going to get the cap in time. So I knock him back straight away and then burst straight into him. as usual. And what I do is I run under this little barrier here to block line of sight, because I thought he was going to do his burst on me, but he didn't. He decided to try and kill my pet instead. Just rotating CCs and bursts, keeping my pet there. That's one pet howl I've issued, the second of which I've actually issued. The first one didn't actually take effect, which is a bit annoying. Went for the stealth stomp there, but the hunter shot didn't work. And go back to cap the point. At this point, we're pretty much dominating. This guy in the bottom's just annoying me because he's raging on his team. They're trying their hardest, and they don't really deserve that. Okay, that point's nice and safe, so having another look at the map, the only thing that's we seem to have a problem here is windmill. So I'll be heading across there shortly. So it's good to run across this little this bridge point here. It's a really good way of moving from one side to the other. What it means is if there's any enemies underneath you, you can choose whether you engage them or not. You don't get pulled into any engagements that you might be dominated on. Okay, here, so I'm looking for a CC straight away on this guy who's trying to cap him, but it's already down. Trying to stomp, but he's already down. And just clearing these guys up. They're all grouped together, so a nice rain of arrows will take them all down. Nice easy stuff there. We've got a lot of presence there, so this is really an issue. So again, leave the point straight away and then looking behind to make sure that one of our people is going back on the point to cap it. If not, I'd turn around and cap it myself. You can see a guy down there, but also our guy's low health. If you look at the top left, you can see his health. So I'm going to go in there and quickly turn the tide in his favour, so that he doesn't get killed. So I accidentally pressed F there to just hit him straight away and he'd have gone down. Master Ilyu, he's going to be getting out there. So the ranger's got a bead on me, so I'm going to block line of sight straight away to stop his stop damage from coming in, and then go straight back into him and then push the damage back in his direction. I can see he's going to go for the stomp, so I need to get a wolf howl off, but it's on cooldown. So go for the res instead. Okay, point blank's off cooldown, so push him back into the wall to increase the distance, and a rapid fire in, which puts more damage across. And that's game over, GG. So in summary of this, the point of this style of play is not to bunker a point. It's not to just decap. It's to run across and see where needs help and tip the tide in our favour. And that's generally how we'll dominate a game. Okay, thanks for watching.